Yes, welcome to Click Here for Spoilers. I'm your host, Adrian, and today we're going to be talking about John Wick 3. So with me, as always, are the only two people I know.
Matthew.
Jam.
Thanks for having me back.
Thanks for coming.
No problem.
So before we jump into it, I know you guys are really eager to get started. I want to remind you that this is a spoilers YouTube channel / podcast. So if you want to go in blind, you don't want to know anything about John Wick 3, turn this off now. But if you want to know some stuff, if you want the movie to be ruined for you, stick around.
Yeah.
We'll ruin it.
We ruin everything.
I recommend that.
So I loved this movie. What did you guys think?
Yeah, very dope. I mean,
Yeah.
I love John Wick 1, 2. I think the fight scenes were even more dope here.
Mm-hmm.
Love New York, from New York. Loved it. Loved Halle Berry.
Yes.
Loved Anjelica Huston, girl. Oh, you still doing it?
Keeping it tight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keeping
it
it
tight to the
tight.
face.
All of it.
Yeah.
I had a great time. I was so everyone was so amped up in the theater.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
best part. You have all this energy and everyone's just in it together. The
Well,
New York theme was
yeah.
great. So everyone was just so hyped up every time you saw it. Oh, the Statue of Liberty. Oh my God.
Yeah.
There were a lot of very cool action sequences in this movie that I really want to talk about. But before we get into it, for those of you who maybe haven't seen the movie yet, we should go over just a general idea of what the plot is.
So, basic synopsis of the movie, it starts right where the last one left off. So if you don't remember the imagery of him just running, because there's a bounty on his head, $14 million.
His dog's by his side.
He's got his dog by his side, keeping up. And we just start right there. And we basically get the rundown. John Wick's got to get from the Bronx. He's got to go to Coney Island in Brooklyn. And he's got an hour to do it.
He has every assassin in the world.
Yeah, he has every assassin after him. So people are trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
But he goes to the Bronx because he wants to get something to eat first. But then he has to get to Coney Island within an hour. And the movie's in real time, but time works differently in the John Wick universe.
Yeah.
So an hour actually extends through the entire movie.
Yeah, it's kind of like Inception, where dream time is a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like assassin time.
Favorite kills?
Yeah,
that what we're
favorite
doing?
kills. That is definitely what we should do.
Okay, cool.
So, Jan, let's start with you.
Yeah, since mine starts first. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
you were actually saying that when you were going over it, that he gets
Yeah,
hungry.
because he was hungry. And of course, as any New Yorker knows, best snack on the go is a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Mm-hmm. You can't start your day without it.
Exactly. And where do you get one of those? Bodega, of course. And any fool trying to get in between John Wick and his bacon, egg, and cheese got his face grilled up, his face sliced up by some deli slicer, which is the most excruciating slow cuts I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was
It was so dope.
Really
though.
let you in, you knew what you were getting into right away.
Yes, I was all about it. And this savage, the dude was savage. He was still making his bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
While he's killing these dudes.
Because the guys who were making the sandwich weren't assassins. They
No,
were just
they were
regular
out.
bodega owners. And
They
the
were
second
out.
shit went down, yeah, they were
Which
out
is
here.
that's what I would do
Yeah.
if I was in that bodega.
So that was a really cool New York scene. There was another really cool, very stereotypically New York scene where John Wick is walking Times Square, right in that area, and there's a cab speeding towards him. Turns out there's an assassin in the cab. Hits John Wick. John Wick does a backflip, over the cab, lands on his feet,
John Wick.
and then goes,
Amazing.
"Hey, I'm walking here," and then shoots him in the face.
Yes.
Well,
Just
back of the head.
just like that.
Yeah.
That's how he said
Just
it.
like that, yeah. Walking here. There was the part where John Wick killed 27 people with a Metro card.
And doesn't
And
even
then-
put a dent in it.
Yeah, he got on the train after. The Metro card was fine.
It was nice when he gave up his seat for a pregnant woman, though.
That was nice.
Yeah, I never
Why,
do
that's
that.
textbook
so.
John Wick.
What the hell?
Well, my favorite part was the whole end sequence at
Yeah.
Coney Island.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Because
amazing.
I love that they really used all the rides. They had him on the Cyclone. They had him take a little picture as they were going down the Cyclone. All this awesome carnival type stuff going on. And then
The
obviously,
whack-a-mole.
oh yeah,
The
the
assassins
whack-a-mole.
kept popping up out of the machine trying to get him, and he was just like, ah.
Yeah, I don't know how they got there.
But the best part probably of that scene was that nobody at the park reacted in any way.
Couldn't be bothered. Couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
Oh, another drunk fight. People getting stabbed. Oh, yeah. Funny.
What was your favorite part, Jan?
Halle Berry versus John Wick on the basketball court, because we all remember Halle Berry's amazing Catwoman skills on the court.
That little Harlem Globetrotter move.
She was coached by Dennis Rodman for Catwoman. That's why she thought this was a move.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why Dennis? No.
It's who they could get.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad
He
these
was talented. He was
Yeah.
a pretty good player. But...
No one remembers him for that.
guys. Well, I'm glad that she upped her game this past several decades.
She really did. Yeah.
And I love that they also put in the West 4th Street basketball courts, which we all recognize and know right
iconic.
away.
Mm-hmm.
Very iconic. And it turned into an action scene.
Yeah.
So I love that transition.
Couldn't believe John Wick can dunk. So my favorite scene, definitely the ending. So after John Wick tragically kills Halle Berry, but she dies with dignity, don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
He looks to his dog. All the assassins are dead. And then he and the dog pull out a pair of sunglasses, put them on, fly off into space. And that's how the movie ends.
Didn't expect that.
Let's wrap things up. Thumbs up or down? I say thumbs up.
Definite thumbs up.
Definitely 2, 3 for John Wick 3.
So that's it for us. Tune in next week. We'll be talking about Aladdin.
Yes. So excited for that.
Mm.